disappear with no survivors left. This is your final step until I keep on rapping, barely taking time for breath. Oh no, oh goddamn, this is more than just an idle threat. I grab my SM58 and get the building live as heck. I'm evidently everything that Eminem said he represents on rap god, minus the halo. Hip-hop is the borderline of Kansas and Nebraska, and I'm a tornado. Wait me down your trailer park, faster than a meth epidemic, cook it up till I'm out of a veteran. I can make a hit song out of some overly offensive jokes, hanging out with my brethren.
And we're gonna bring it in with a KUSH and KOFFINS on 3, alright? 1, 2, 3,
KUSH and KOFFINS!
What's happening, bro? This your boy J Money, aka the Box Steak Bully. Yo, we down here in Pueblo for our first Pueblo event. I got my main, my ace, Martyr. Go ahead, man.
What up, man? This is Martyr Thompson. You know, this is a Glass House Pueblo event. This is our first fundraiser event that KUSH and KOFFINS does. Just so you guys know, we don't always want to get paid and we want to give back to the community. On my left, we've got Doc Seuss. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What up, Doc Seuss, Beast Theater Music, Static Entertainment, KUSH and KOFFINS, Wyoming. Thanks to Martyr for throwing this out, you know, and the Pearl for letting us do it, and everybody for coming out for the first event in Pueblo. Make some noise for yourself.
From Boulder, Colorado, I got my man Savior. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Savior of Audible Dreams, Dem 3, Gen Waggers, Microphone Militants, KUSH and KOFFINS, Colorado Covenant. Pueblo, give it up to yourselves for coming out here.
Yo, so the coin toss, Doc Seuss won. Savior's gonna go first.
All right.
Round 1, part 1. Savior, when you ready.
All right. The first time I read Green Eggs in Ham, I didn't know what the name of the Lorax was, so I made up my own name for him, and I called him a Zapsis. A Zapsis? I bet you're asking yourselves, what the hell is a Zapsis? A Zapsis is whatever you want when you imagine and craft it, like Doc Seuss when he's rapping. Them Force Maltese about the gats that he's packing, and Maddox he blasts like it actually happens as rapping his trash, so his ass is a Zapsis. Damn. I don't want to use the same Green Eggs in Ham and Cat in the Hat flips, but if you look at his face up close, it looks just like the Cat in the Hats does. To battle me, you better buckle down and batten the hatches. I am charged up. Duracell on LSD, that's battery acid. I always knew your raggedy ass was a faggoty rapper. You're such a bad person, you made up the death of your buddy Static, you bastard.
True story.
Hey, who here's heard his album? That's what I thought. I promise you I ain't missing much. He's battled Sid Vicious and Decoder. Name one person who gives a fuck. Well, aside from Courtney Cookie Smith, who absolutely gives a fuck. Domestic violence, fisticuffs. She rides me while I fist her butt, and I send her home with her ass swollen and a cat token. I never paid the bar where we was at, and I left her tab open. And what's ironic about that brosive is she's the only K&K affiliate who remembers my best mustache ride your mother's ever had slogan. I'm that pure white chemical prescription, Doc. I'm that JPEG bitmap encryption, Doc. I'm that space on the water a boat fits in, Doc. I'm that soul food healing in the kitchen, Doc. Think you go body me, your ass must be tripping, Doc. Your name is garbage, yo, no matter how I flip it, Doc. It's murder after hours, pay your ass a visit, Doc. Either I'm kicking down the door or I'm a twist the locks. You're supposed to be in charge of compliance. So when it comes to promotion, how come 75% of a roster is non-compliant? I should change your name to Hindu Rock the way I dot your eyelids with that beam that come in an electromagnetic pulse to shock your eyelids. You're a featherweight who dresses up like Leatherface in a pleather cape. You found out you were fucking your cousin for 4 months and kept doing it. Kevin Gates! I refuse to lose to anyone. Fuck that slogan, I'm all sick of it. Your bars can cure insomnia for weeks. They're bar-bitchuates. You're such a bitch you own stock in every feminine product. Maxi pads sound of Tampax. I don't know how many more ways there are to call you a faggot who can't rap. I'm that four-headed monster. This is Medusa's kitchen. Now go ahead and spit that bullshit about the crucifixion and this Jew's religion. Time.
Make some noise. Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
All right, when you hear Savior, most of the time you think God. But when I hear Savior, the only thing I can think of is this retard. I haven't beat in 3 bars. For once in your life, try not to breathe hard. This MC want the limelight. He just want to see stars. Well, look at me. Money, young and illy, solid, that's what you see. Stars, I catch him with a mean right, and he might just see stars. Or I'll catch you with 5 points with them shells, fish. That's sea stars. But you ain't a starfish. Start shit, you gonna leave with a weak jaw. I hit him with the K 9 times. I hit him, Start shit, you gonna leave with a weak jaw. I let the heat spark, get hit with the K. 9 times this shepherd get murdered by a German, no fucking police dog. German shepherd, police dog, you ain't running the streets now, cause what you busting is nothing but cheap talk covered in weak sauce. You are not my pal, friend or buddy, so please stop. And first off, the doc does not fuck with a lot that's bumping his gums and fucks with police, dog. I know you release songs, but you ain't have a single cell, amoeba. My genes spawned from single cell to amoebas. My single cell amoeba, you single smell and need God. BC, that's because if he was Jesus, he'd be more G-just. Believe me, plus, if this was chess, I'd be blessed with 3 kings defeating this weak pawn. Get a clue? Need 2 weak from the shooter. You need ice cubes and heat to elevate it to the mark where the walls burnt. That's 3 stars. That's 3 kings. Wahlberg, Clooney, and Ice Cube in a movie to confuse peeps. We ain't been in a 2,000-year war. So please talk. If you're the savior, then I'm following you. And all I want to do is honor you and hope you walk in my shoes because I need God. But you ain't the Messiah. You a fake and a liar. So I'm going to take your face to a fryer till it's blazing your eyelids, creating an arrangement of lines all crazy and sideways till your face look like the place where bacon was frying with eggs on the side of it. Oh, damn. All 3 of you Gen Wagger faggots probably practice your battles while enacting inside of me. After choking to Isaac Knox and Air Jordan, Spliff ain't even worth the bar, honestly. And money back straight out his halfway house just watching me, cringing at the thought of me. Pussies, not even one of y'all's a beast, you just cattle, and this just in, first in line for the slaughtering. Time.
Yo, I caught that hidden bum bar in there. I know you'd be rocking like this, but if you bring in the camera close, ain't that a bum on the top of his lip? Nah.
I hope not.
For my first out-of-state battle last month, I copped a new pair of Air Jordans. Your real name ain't Mike, but you're still trying to be Air Jordan with this. Air Jordan will kick your severed head into Air Jordan. This dick make your bitch choke harder than Spliff against Air Jordan. Speaking of chokes, I don't know whose cell phone choke was worse, yours or Avatar's. But the only difference was Avatar's phone actually had some bars, and you can't get through one multi-scheme without laughing hard, and you have about as much street cred as an out-of-work traffic guard. Oh. Popping 100 millis of Xanax the only time you've dropped a massive bar, while you were drunker than Sonny Nuke and an Esquire after we passed the bar. I'm that bizarre. You play Guitar Hero, I smash guitar, so beat me is like finding a brand of cigarettes, it's like guitar. You want to talk about guns? Yours shoots bullets, mine shoots razor blades. My gun's so big to carry it, you'd need the Macy's Day Parade. These bars will leave you heartbroken, worse than Kanye's 808. In high school, I schooled clowns like you and made my grades on Faderade. You have about as much content as an empty box of cereal. Yeah, you got dope multis like rhyming lyrical with lyrical with lyrical. To beat me, it would take a miracle. When I bring up Seuss's name to fans, I might as well be Horton, because all I hear is, who? Get it, Horton, here's who? Anyways, you're not even close to elite. You just rhyme brulee with Y2K, and rhyme souffle with I'm too gay, and rhyme touche with my toupee, and rhyme today with I'm too blaze, and rhyme new wave with my Kool-Aid. You only battle out of state but couldn't get a ride 2 ways? You look like a mix between Rumpelstiltskin and Russell Wilson. I got a gun the size of Seth Rogen that'll mark you in the interview like Kim Jong-il's son. Your gun is so mediocre when it shoots you. Feel normal and keep composure. And you got 3rd-degree burns on both hands the only time you've squeezed a toaster. The feast is over. Your punches hurt as much as sweetened soda. Name one person outside Beast Eater who thinks he beat Decoder. He's from Wyoming, home of legal fireworks and the loosest women. And y'all make K&K Wyoming, which consists of Doc Seuss, a bunch of no-shows, and Doc Seuss. Huge decision. I'm that 4-headed dragon. This is Medusa's kitchen, and I knew you'd have that bullshit about the crucifixion and this Jew's religion.
All right. When you ready, my man?
He from Boulder, so he probably eats right and shit. But everybody eats right and shits. But when he writes his shit, so in his battle, he about to eat rights and shit. Till he dies in sin and sees lights and lives through these skies till he rises and sits next to thee, Christ the King. Just to be told Savior's a false prophet. So everything that he's saying is all nonsense. He a little fish, I'm a shark with a small conscience. This little bitch getting popped by an armed robber. He is not our father. His art is unpleasant. Blasphemy be thy name. When this king done come, this kid be done. On earth when I blast this weapon. I give you this day with this faker dead. Forgive him this matchup as King keep scorching those that rap against us. I beat this fraud, his tunes are basic, not equivalent or equal. For thine is no king, son, you a coward. I click the 40, his brain hemorrhage, now Jay's dead. And if y'all ain't catch that, it's the Lord's Prayer in reverse, cause I just think that he's Satan. And that last line shows that I'm a Protestant. But he's such an autistic dipshit, he probably take this shit as a compliment. Like, thanks, Doc, you always be rocking it. No joke, though, that's my dick, you homo, so please just get off of it. About to be shocking Apollo. The lead singer of Creed, about to get put to sleep when I sneak in a Rocky fist. Fuck this battle, we can scrap just to see who's more dominant. Watch the Doc knock him unconscious and just keep on stomping him. Till it's obvious his heart is stopped and you a goner fish. Check your watches. 4 o'clock, time of death. Now this wannabe and his unborn child both have it in common, the fact that they fatherless. Have in common the fact that they fatherless. If you talking paper stacks getting inked up, I'm the document. Paper stacks getting inked up, that's a document. I'm talking shit soon as my plane drops in your metropolis. It's too wheezy. You can kiss fish goodbye when I bust a rhyme, cause this fucking guy needs to respect my conglomerate. Time.
I made some noise for that.
Yo, to recap what we just heard, a bunch of filler and one so-so bar about documents. And if he actually had a dick, I'd tell all of y'all to get off of it. And now, there's a lot of y'all out there that think my rebuttal game is falling off. But in this cliffhanger of life, when push comes to shove, Doc's falling off. Nah, 200-story building, push come to shove, falling off. The only thing you should have done different for this battle, call it off. By the way, you almost did. I told you I wasn't gonna say anything, but I lied. Mr. Statutory Rape, there's no way that yo chick's legal. You're a white boy from Casper going ghost, so this kid, see-through. I ain't dub trays, but I'm getting the dub. How to stray, fifth leave you, that's a sex pistol. I should change your name to Nancy the way Sid beat you. I'm Johnny Rotten off a concoction, a pot and OxyContin. It'll leave you knocked unconscious outside of your job at Johnny Rockets. I gave your girl MDMA till the chick was mollywopping. You look like a fucked up combo of the Fonz and a Polly Pocket.
Nice.
Yo, what up, Doc? I remember the first time I ever met you in my life. You battled Spoke, and you wanted a 3-on-1 against Spliff Money and I, right?
Correct.
Well, your battles have absolutely no haymakers or highlights, and you've double-timed every round in every battle, so you must want to die twice. I'd rather have no timing than to have timing as bad as yours. Your rhyming is a bunch of bull. Shit, and I'm El Matador. I live my dreams and chat on yours. Fuck knocking, bitch, I shatter doors. Your bars are so all over the place, I should call them scattergories. Yo, you paid to go on tour one time. Nobody fucking cares. You're about as hardcore as a Calvin Klein male modeling underwear. Please, somebody kill whoever cuts his hair. I'm a rugrat. When that Tommy dump, it'll leave his face blood red like Chucky's hair. I'm a real monster that'll leave your gut spilling. Do you have it? Are you afraid of the dark? That's Nickelodeon bars for you faggots. While you were writing, nervous twitching with a pencil for this shit, I was in the bedroom playing Legends of the Hidden Temple with your bitch. While you were at home smoking the Moroccos. That's modern life. Your girl poked me on Facebook 27 times, yo. That's not your wife. That's my not your tongue kissing. If Courtney trying to turn up with me, she gonna turn up missing. Doc Seuss likes his green eggs and ham over easy. All right.
Break it down, break it down.
Doc Seuss likes his green eggs and ham over easy with a package of Spam and dresses up like Shaq from Kazam to lure kids in the back of a van. How's he do it? Spitting multi-syllables as fast as he can, like smacking a man with the back of his hand and attacking the cardiovascular dram. I just got multi to death by that old fuck shit. And you battle like you're trying to fight me in handcuffs. That's no punches. Doc's so gassed up, it's like he's inhaling exhaustants. In his battle, I prevailed, buried him alive, and impaled him with the nail in his coffin. But now that shit is through, it's time to address some fuckery. That faggot suspect Silas or whatever his name has been ducking me. Because he wants a top 10 battler. Oh, poor unlucky me. I'm only ranked 18th, but I just bodied the top 6 battler in Colorado, so you don't want to fuck with me. Speaking of ducking, I heard that Candy Raven cancer patient Joey Bean had another cancellation. And he looks at other people's time like, wow, a chance to waste it. I look at both battling and music as a chance to advance to greatness. KUSH and KOFFINS, 2015 is our year. We got plans to make it. Gemba.
Yeah, there you
Make some noise.
Beautiful, beautiful.
One more though. Slow it down for respect the MCs.
Round 3, part 2.
Since he wanted to talk about multis so much. So you went over the limit for almost a minute just to show us you hit with the phoniest gimmicks you think nobody's getting like they over our heads. It's not that nobody gets them, we just know that when Fish spits, he's so inconsistent that people's focus gets shifted and nobody listens. I'm not joking or kidding. Look around when you're rapping. The crowd wasn't clapping, shouting, or dapping, not even clowning you laughing. So it's bound to be tragic when the only sound you can gather is that of the roaches and crickets. So it's a given, it's over, refinished. He choking and slipping all over his writtens. I'm in a coach's position, focused on winning, while he's solely convinced we only holding a scrimmage. I know most folks had closer predictions, but how close can it get when my flow is exquisite and known for precision to smoke competition? Plus I'm going against a garden hose in the winter, frozen, no liquid, the flow's been restricted. I'm a pro with an image that's only beginning with the flow of a river eroding the system. Your flow broke as a stripper, hooked on dope in the liquor, with cirrhosis of the liver, with hopes to get richer, posting the pictures, exposing the nipples for hobos and drifters, homeless and gypsies, both at the clinic and their no local mission. Wow. That's about as broke as it gets, bitch. Let's go to your Skrilla. Show me your figures. We'll put them below my no income, which you'll notice is bigger. Then subtract what you own, and I'll show you the difference. And since you so dope with the digits, for those that don't know Justin Fisher, he's no broker. He just been diagnosed as autistic. Who chose his own home to open a business. So listen close, folks. I'm gonna show you how to roast you a chicken. First, I'll roll to his district. Catch him alone in his kitchen, by where the stove and the fridge is, while he's whipping up coal and hit him in the throat with some dishes. Then I'm taking all the dough he has risen and smoking this fish while I'm toasting these biscuits. And since I'm so chauvinistic and this hoe is a bitch, when I'm unloading these clips, I'm hoping to hit him while all his ovaries sitting. And speaking of ovaries, if it ever fucking happens, J Money gonna slap him and put him up in a casket. It's gonna be a public assassination like you ain't been knowing it, biscuit. But back to this joke of a foe that I'm ripping. There's no competition. He's been bodied and buried in Pueblo, and with it his soul has been lifted. So the savior has rose, but you know what the difference is? None of these folks care that this phony existed. Doc Seuss.
Wow.
Yo, Savior, I just had a fucking crazy battle with Doc Seuss, man. I can't wait for this footage to drop. Yo, make sure you comment on YouTube and subscribe to Body Bag Battles and Heavy Hitters 303 on YouTube. And be on the lookout, we got a massive event coming up, Smoke in the City 2 for 420. Savior versus Japanese Jesus, and a lot of other to-be-announced battles coming. Be on the lookout.
Doc Seuss, Pre-Cedar Music, everything he just said, KUSH and KOFFINS, Body Bag Battles, Heavy Hitter Leagues.
All day.
All right, everybody, how'd you like that? Was that good?
I can make a hit song out of some overly offensive jokes, hanging out with my brethren. Better put your money up right where your mouth is. Sick as fuck and I still need counseling. It's like I replaced the dance floor with a trampoline. Time to get this motherfucker bouncing. I'm not a rap god, ain't no reason to be all dramatic. Plus I refuse to sell my soul just to achieve a godlike status.